Parents say no. Schoolboard says we do what we want. What?
Reloading! Reloading! Reloading!
How's everybody doing today? This is JDL with Info Warnings, where we talk about all of the insanity that's in the world today. And today we're going to talk about a school mom in Fairfax County, Kelly White. She has 2 children. One is just about to become school age, and she's afraid to send her kids to public school. Let's talk about why. So Fairfax County just dropped this interesting little policy, gender studies in elementary school. And get this, parents in the focus group were like, no thanks. And the school board said, 16-0, we do what we want. Kelly White is a concerned and active mom in the Fairfax County School District, and she's concerned about what's being taught in her child's elementary school, rightfully so, as we all should be. That's right, elementary school. Let's take a listen.
School system where Fairfax County has decided to move forward with instituting gender studies in elementary school. Despite having done a study group, a focus group in the community to see if parents even wanted this. And when parents said no, the board voted 16-0 and said we're moving forward anyways. This shows clearly that they see parents not as partners, but as an obstacle for their agenda. And I have a really hard time looking at him and going, here, I'm just gonna give you over to people who do not want to partner with me in how you're going to be raised. School and education is a huge part of a child's life. And early childhood is supposed to be filled with exploration and creativity and fun, not debating issues that are for adults to handle. These kinds of topics should be introduced sensitively and by parents who are raising their children with their values, not with an ideology passed down from the top.
Kelly White, wow. Boy, does she have something that she's got to go up against. Parents said no. School board said, LOL, yes. Fairfax County ran a focus group. Parents rejected the idea. The board voted 16-0 to push it through anyway. Democracy when convenient. When the people in charge say, we hear you, but then immediately do the opposite, that's not a partnership. That's a dictatorship with a suggestion box. Should elementary school kids be debating gender? Listen, I'm all for education, but if a kid still thinks gender is whether a truck or a dinosaur, maybe we're jumping the gun. Who decides what's age appropriate? Schools, by bypassing parents on values-based topics? Next week's lesson, nap time is a social construct. Are schools replacing ABCs with ideology? Today, we'll deconstruct the gender binary. I just wanted a gold star for knowing my colors. Look, I'm not saying schools shouldn't teach about certain subjects like inclusivity, but the parents definitely have to have a say in what's going to be taught to their children. Should schools override parents on sensitive topics? What do you think about it? The parents definitely have to say what their kids can and cannot be taught. Is elementary school too early for gender studies? Should gender studies be taught in schools, period? That's the question I have. If parents say no, why does the board get the final say? Should the board even get the final say? Are we trading education for indoctrination? That's an easy one. This story alone lets us know that the school board is trying to indoctrinate our kids, and the parents have to rightfully stand up and fight. I'm just saying, if my kids come home debating Marxist theory before he or she can tie his shoes, we've got a problem. At the end of the day, this ain't about left or right. It's about who controls our kids' education. And if the system won't listen to parents, maybe it's time to rethink the system. Listen, whatever your views are, let's talk about them. That's what a free society does. Leave a comment in the box below. Who's raising your kids? Like and subscribe to Fight Back. And remember, you've been warned.